Welcome to Vator TV, the site on innovation and innovators. I'm Bambi Francisco. Visible Technologies helps companies monitor and improve their brand reputation online. Joining me to talk about Visible Technologies is Adam Selig. He's the CEO. Adam, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So your company essentially looks across the blogosphere, at least this is your new product, and tracks what users and bloggers are saying about a particular brand. Is that correct?
Yeah, we help companies understand all the issues they want to understand in consumer-generated or user-generated media. So not just their brands, potentially their competitors' brands, as well as topics of interest. And then we help them take action on it by giving them an opportunity to get positive messages out there to reinforce their brand messages.
So you actually tracked the launch of Apple's iPhone across the blogosphere. What were your findings?
Correct. We were able to see that there was an incredible amount of enthusiasm for the iPhone when it first came out, but as people became aware of more and more information, including some battery issues as well as issues with what service provider and the internet coverage, that the tone of conversations online actually changed quite dramatically and went negative for a long time. And this had a significant impact on the launch of the phone and how many phones that they sold. We were able to pre-launch understand what consumers were feeling about the Apple iPhone and help people understand the impact that that might have on their launch.
Well, your service is designed to not only monitor what's happening, but also improve a brand's image. So if Apple were your client, then how would you have helped them to fix that?
Well, what the tool does is it actually routes the messages of importance into the hands of people within the organization who are best able to deal with that.
And react to it.
And react to it and make sure that their version of the story or the full information is made available. So some of this information may have been overreaction to media buzz about battery issues that were overstated. Mm-hmm. And Apple would have had an opportunity to go out and respond in the communities that were talking about this and make sure the correct information was out there.
Give us an example of a client that's used your service, and how did you help them, and what was the return on their investment working with you?
We're working with a Fortune 100 computer manufacturer who has been researching and understanding who goes out there and talks. They have a category they call consumer actionable posts. So when posts are out there about people talking about their products and they are complaining about an issue that is resolvable, that gets routed to a customer service agent who has the ability to go in and then respond to that post and help them find an answer. Mm-hmm. So what we've been able to do is increase their understanding of issues out there. They have went over 4 or 5 times the amount of what they call actionable posts have been found using our enterprise solution, and they've been able to resolve a lot more customer issues by using our solution.
How much did they pay for your service?
Well, the cost of the service ranges. It's a price that starts about $100,000 a year and goes up there. It's a scalable solution that depends. So average brand, a brand level solution would be about $250,000.
How many clients do you have now? What are they paying on average?
So the product just launched in May, and we are at 11 clients right now. So we started with a couple of beta clients, and we've ramped up to 11 clients. There's been serious demand. The price ranges, our projected average sales prices are going to be about $175,000 per year.
Now, one of your first products was to manage a brand for in the search search engines.
That's
so
right.
if somebody's typing in Apple iPhone, they wouldn't want in the organic listing some really bad article about the iPhone. Well, so what do you do to improve their brand image on a search engine?
It's interesting. The blogosphere has had a significant impact on the search engines because the search engines value that information. So when bloggers come up and say negative things about a brand, and it happens to end up at the top of the search engines quite often. Mm-hmm. And while a company, when you type in their name or the products that they have, may control that first position, there are 9 more positions that we call the real estate that people see when they're going out and researching information. And companies need to understand that there's a lot of negative information out there and a lot of negative information at the top of the search engines. And what we do is, again, analyze that for positive and negative information and then push positive messages to the top of the search engines to make sure that what people say reflect the brand values that companies want them to see.
So how big is your market?
The full market size is a $10 billion online advertising industry.
Sure.
And we believe that in the U.S. market, we'll be able to capture about a $250 million slice of that market.
And that would be considered what type of marketing?
Online, digital, it's part of the digital marketing community.
So 250 million, you think, is the market for this type of service?
For this type of service, yes.
Okay, 250 million when?
$250 million is what Visible Technologies can get to as our component of the $10 billion online advertising.
When?
And that's a 5-year plan.
Okay, good. That's a good goal to go for.
Yeah, we are mapping client relationships that we've built to be a $30 million run rate company by the end of next year.
Okay, good. Well, I wish you the best of luck getting there.
Thank you.
I've been speaking with Adam Selig. He's the CEO of Visible Technologies. I'm Bambi Francisco.